People have always asked me, Thomas, do I go with the Ender 3, the tried and true workhorse that's been around for 8 years, or do I go with the Prusa Core 1L, a machine that realistically has been out for less than 6 months? I'm gonna tell ya. Price. The big one. Micro Center did some new customer deals a while back, meaning the Core 1L could take 18 Ender 3s worth of funds. The logistics of buying 18 spools is quite intense, and as I don't have 18 spools, the Core 1L takes the win here. Bed leveling, the reason I sold my first 2 3D printers. The Core 1L is fully automatic using a load cell. It starts, it works, it ends. It is boring. The Ender 3 is nice, simple, and hands-on. You give and get back. There is no friction with auto bed leveling, but with manual, you build patience and character. The Ender 3 wins here. Print quality. They both print at the end of the day, and I don't think either of us can spot a difference here, so let's move on. Next. The Ender 3 gives you full control. You could turn it into anything you want, thanks to the transparency it provides. The Prusa is quite transparent for what it is, given its clear panels, but I'm biased, so the Ender 3 wins this round. Extrusion is the core of 3D printing. The Prusa uses a complex gear reduction system with a 10:1 planetary gearbox. That's quite a mouthful. The Ender 3 skips the gears entirely for maximum simplicity. Sure, it is a Bowden setup and the housing has been known to spontaneously break, but with no gear ratio, you are getting the most accurate stepper movement applied to your filament. I do like that. So yeah, get the machine we all want, or get the Prusa. Happy April Fools everyone. I'm only half joking.